Hello everyone, my name is Khadijah Parker. About 5 years ago, I was on my way home from a school game. On my way home, I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. I was texting and driving. I was replying to a text message that my boyfriend had sent me when I realized that there was an animal in the middle of the road. I instantly swerved to avoid hitting it, but I avoided it. I just lost control of my car. I ended up flipping in the air before landing upside down in a ditch nearby. I was 17. I just got my license. I had no driving experience and no driver's training. Following my accident, I had to enroll in that driver's education course. Anyone you know could be a victim or the cause of an accident by a distracted driver if they're not educated on safe driving. The number of people seriously hurt or killed each year could be significantly reduced with just a simple driver's education course. Today, I am going to share with you, first, how important driver's education is. Second, how you can register for the course. And last, how everyone can benefit from a driver's education class. Now, I'm going to start with telling you how important driver's education is. Thousands of people each year are hurt or killed in an accident here in the United States. One big problem is drivers lack the experience that they need to be safer drivers, and most of them have never been enrolled in a driver's education class. Each year there are new drivers that receive their license, and they are anxious and ready to hit that road driving. One thing they have in common, they do not know how to be a defensive driver, and they know little about driving rules. But yet, the young and new drivers make up majority of the accidents that happen here each day. Each day, approximately 9 people are killed and more than 1,000 are injured in crashes in the United States. That's not safe. In an article called "The Prevalence of an Attitude of Distracted Drivers in College Students," 4,664 students were surveyed, and 91% of them reported using their cell phones and texting while driving. As college students, we need to be the ones to make the change amongst ourselves. Also, in the September 2015 edition of Accident Analysis and Prevention, it showed that in the state of Nebraska, driver's education was proven to significantly reduce the amount of crashes and traffic violations in new drivers. In fact, it showed that students who had not completed a driver's education course were 24% more likely to be involved in a fatal or injury accident, 16% more likely to be involved in an accident, and 75% more likely to receive a traffic ticket. Those numbers are pretty high. Also, in 2015, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention stated that 3,477 people were killed and 391,000 people were injured in an accident by a distracted driver. Those numbers are definitely high. As you can see here in this graph, in 2013, the National Center for Statistics and Analysis stated that between ages 20 and 29, our age group, 38% of those people were in a fatal crash because of cell phone use. As college students, we need to do better. And you're probably wondering right now what you can do to make a change. Well, I'm going to tell you. You can locate your nearest Department of Motor Vehicle and get information on their driver's education courses. You can find out what days, what times are good for your schedule. There are also third-party companies out there that offer driver's education class for a little lesser fare. Now, once you find out all the information you need, then it's time to get registered. You can register in person or online at the Department of Motor Vehicle. And for those third-party companies, you want to register in person. Once you finish registering for those classes and you have the dates, times, then you're going to be in those mandated hour classes. In the state of New York, it's mandated that you complete 24 hours of in-class training and 24 hours of behind-the-wheel training. Once you've completed that, there you go. You're a smarter driver already. Now, I'm going to tell you how everyone can benefit from a driver's education course. When you sign up for a driver's education class, you're not only signing up to learn how to drive, you're learning how to drive safer, how to be a defensive driver. You will learn how important it is to not pick up that cell phone. You will learn how important it is to put on that seatbelt. They have videos and pictures to show you what the result of those unnecessary mistakes can be. And I promise you, when you get in that car, you will think twice about picking up that cell phone. You will think twice before pulling off without your seatbelt, because anything can happen. And also, if you have passengers in your car, once you've completed your driver's education class, they will see how much of a smarter, safer driver you are, and they'll probably take notes and do the same thing that you do. And they'll probably ask you, what did you do? And you could tell them, I took a driver's education class. Maybe you should take one too. Now, if you choose not to take this course, that's fine, but you will be one less educated driver on the road. And if this continues, there will be more uneducated drivers on the road, which will only result in more crashes, more fatalities, and more injuries. And that's not what we want. Now, as you can see, driver's education is very important to everyone, every driver on the road. Today, I have shared with you how important driver's education is. I have also told you how you can register for a driver's education class. And I've told you how a driver's education class can benefit everyone that you know. We all know that driver. They think they know everything. They know how to drive. But let me tell you something. If you're that driver, please, nobody wants to get that phone call that you or somebody else that you love has been in an accident that resulted in an injury or a serious injury or death. Just take the course and educate yourself. They always say that education is the key to success, which is correct. And driver's education is the key to a safer and smarter driver. Again, my name is Khadijah Parker, and thank you so much.